Here's a look at today's top stories. 22. That's the number of levees that have broken along the Mississippi River. Now the Army Corps of Engineers say 48 more levees are in danger of being breached, threatening crops from Dubuque, Iowa to St. Louis, Missouri. The devastating floods in the Midwest are the worst the region has seen in 15 years. 2 former hedge fund managers from Bear Stearns have been arrested. Ralph Chaffee and Matthew Tannen are expected to be indicted on securities fraud charges. The 2 allegedly lied to investors about the risky subprime mortgage market. They would be the first executives to be charged criminally in the wake of the market collapse. Senator Barack Obama has said no thanks to using public funds for his campaign, turning down over $80 million. That may sound like a big loss, but Obama has raised $272 million since January 2007. Typically, candidates who accept public financing agree to cap their campaign spending in exchange for using those funds. Fighting in the Gaza Strip between Israel and terrorist group Hamas has stopped. A ceasefire took effect this morning, but both groups warned that fighting would continue if the terms of the peace agreement were violated. For the 3rd day in a row, gas prices have fallen. But don't get too excited. The national average is only down 0.2 cents.
As we all know, hybrid cars are not only energy efficient, they're extremely quiet. But that can be a problem for some people, blind people. The Association of International Auto Manufacturers knows about the problem, and it's actually considering setting minimum noise levels for new cars. In the meantime, maybe you should just crank your tunes with the windows down.
Love to travel, but no money to spring for the 4 seasons? Couchsurfing.com is a website that sets up people who want to visit new places with people who like to have visitors. There are over 100,000 couches registered in 220 countries. I didn't even know there were 220 countries. You might think that counting on a total stranger to give you a free place to crash is a recipe for disaster, but according to the site, only 0.2% of users report a negative experience.
Which of these famous people was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938? Was it A. Franklin D. Roosevelt, B. Adolf Hitler, C. Howard Hughes, or D. Winston Churchill? Don't click away, we'll have the answer in just a minute.
I've got some bad news for news. A Harvard University study revealed that 48% of people 18 to 30 don't pay any attention to current events, and only 16% of them read a newspaper every day. I'm predicting that in the future, the only reason newspapers will exist is so that people can get their daily dose of Sudoku.
Which famous person was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938? It was B. Adolf Hitler. The title is given to the most influential person of the year. No one said those influences had to be positive.
If you have too much money and too few friends, the Swami may be your solution. You can actually carry on a conversation with this gizmo.
Swami, I've been working a lot lately. Should I take some vacation time?
Yes, on the road trip of life. You deserve a rest stop every now and then.
Not sure I'd take career advice from a machine, but still, pretty impressive. The computer that powers the Swami is loaded with state-of-the-art artificial intelligence software, and its face contains more than 30 tiny motors. Still, I'm not sure this thing is worth $75,000. Hey Swami, are you worth that kind of money?
No.
That's all the hot news we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and may all your news be hot.